As per usual, the following rant and review consists of copyrighted material owned by Masashi Kishimoto, Viz. Me, and Shesuia Incorporated, and Weekly Shonen Jump, the current right owners to the Naruto manga. All characters, names, and properties involving said comic belong to said creators and licensors and publishers. This rant and review is of my property and cannot be taken off the air. Okay, Mets 2128 back here. Sorry I didn't do it yesterday, but here it is, my Naruto chapter 563 manga chapter 563 rant. From what I remember, wasn't all that bad. I mean, it wasn't really that bad. It starts off with the five Kages confronting Edomada and Edomu. Tsunade healing the Tsuchikage and Gaara. Raikage and the Mizukage confronting Edomada, hitting him with whatever they can. Actually, at one point, I think the Raikage actually shatters this Mada's Susanoo, which is a bare fist and a little enhanced speed. Thanks to Naruto's clone is a little concerned about Tsunade using her Genesis mitotic regeneration jutsu on herself, that if she uses it too much, knowing full well the consequences. But at least this time, Tsunade rebuffs by saying that she's only using it for serious wounds this time around, and some of her own injuries. Last time she had to do it for the whole village. And that makes sense. But at least now it's been finally time that the five Kages, all five of them, have gone onto the battlefield. When Madara realizes he can't let himself get sucked into a lava, what was the Mizukage? Lava-style melting ghost jutsu of the fifth Mizukage. What does that do? Melt zombies? Meh. I don't know. Mei's kind of creepy. Mei's kind of odd. For a Mizukage, the fifth is a little odd. Anyway, Egg lands a few shots in, sends Madara crashing into the sand. Edomada. Then he brings up the Susanoo, or at least its skeleton. A comes back with the lightning horizontal chop. It's kind of a sad shame that even with one arm, A's willing to go through with the fight. I mean, he is a Raikage and he's got to do what he can to protect his people, but still, he's pretty much a one-armed man in an ass-kicking contest. And yes, I know the old cliche is one-legged man, but for this scenario I had to say one-armed, not to insult him, though. Anyway, the shinobi that brought the Kages there is starting to feel that he really shouldn't be there. The others decided to go after the second Tsuchikage. Tsunade's, of course, the Mizukage and Raikage are just delaying Madara long enough for Tsunade to finish healing Gaara and Inoki. The Naruto clone says that if she uses that forehead seal again, technique again, she'll turn into an old hag. Tsunade says this time is different than with pain, where she only healed her own wounds and they're not nearly as bad, so she still has plenty of chakra left. Naruto's clone asks her to heal it, but she says there's no need for that, which bugs Naruto, But then Inoki explains that the war is no longer about protecting just Naruto and Killer Bee. Madara then compliments A and May about their offensive combination. May says that as much as he likes compliments from men, she's going to hold off in the case of a cadaver. In the case of a cadaver, of a warmongering cadaver, she'll hold off on that. A knows that he can't, even with his speed, he can't seem to get through Susanoo, which is now getting its flesh. Everyone watches out. Gar uses a stone. Gar and Inoki combine a sand shield and stone golem jutsu. Naruto says that it's going to take Madara out. And anyway, Inoki finishes what he was trying to say, that this war has become about to protect everyone in the ninja world, and he's right. So now they're going to go on the attack. While the others are trying to catch the Edo Mu, the second Tsuchikage, the Mizukage and the Raikage have got a plan. Tsuchikage reveals his plan, with the Mizukage using the hidden mist technique to block off the Rinnegan's field of vision, which I think makes sense, because unlike the Sharingan unlike the Byakugan, I don't think either the Sharingan or the Rinnegan were able to see through thick mists. Again, this is just a guess. Then Inoki uses his techniques to lighten the Raikage's body and increase his speed. But it will lighten the punch, which would be nothing to worry about, except one problem. A has got much more muscle but there's one flaw in Kabuto's logic. Kabuchimaru's logic, or Kabumaru's logic. A is not a frail old man. Super aggravated rock jutsu. Which lets the Raikage, the Tsuchikage, and A shatter through Susanoo. The Naruto clone tells Tsunade now's her chance, but Inoki says that he decides to come clean with his original intentions. He originally agreed to join the alliance because it was the only way to stand a chance against the Akatsuki. But fighting together with the younger generation is making him starting to feel more differently than he used to. And now he wants to be here as Tsuchikage of the Ninja Alliance. And just like this, I've been thinking of uniting all the scattered nations, ninja villages together as one. If that happened, then the ninja's world system gives birth to hatred. And they might have a chance at that. So he asked Naruto to let the Kages handle Madara. And notice this will be the first step in stopping that hatred that has cursed them until now. And now they have to take up responsibility of their mistakes. And not let Naruto worry about handling things there. He's got to take care of the pseudo Madara on the other side, and that'll be their first step in reclaiming hope. The young and old, if they can beat both Madaras and Kabumaru, they can end the war. So they're going to protect this Naruto. So on the battlefield they're at, while Naruto goes to confront the living Madara on the other battlefield, or the one who claims to be Madara. Then the 5 Kages tell Naruto's clone to send a message to the real one, and that's win. Then Naruto and Madara run into each other, and headbutt. I mean, it's a head-on collision. Literally. No, seriously, they crash in. They end up ramming heads into each other. And I don't think the real Madara was expecting this, so I don't think he had enough time to activate Izanagi. So, whatever. So, a good way to build up the other half of an inevitable battle to the death. But the fact that we gotta wait till Thanksgiving to see this go down pisses me off. Whatever. I'll have to wait. I'll probably be able to get that ran out on the Monday after Thanksgiving, seeing as how I won't have enough time to do it during the Thanksgiving weekend with preparations for the feast, setting up the Christmas decorations, and etc. and etc. and etc. Anyway, that's it for me. Won't be able to catch up for for chapter 564 until after give my thoughts on 564 until after Thanksgiving. I will be back, however, next week to give you my NFL season weekly Pick'em Challenge Season 5 Week 11 picks in my war with JTH. But for now, I'm out. Peace. God bless.